Luke 1:30. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. Open it. You take it. You do it. You do it. You do it. Oh, good job. Scare you? Open the heaven. Can you read it? Once in a faraway land there was a boy who lived in the streets, a girl who lived in a palace, and a genie who lived in a lamp. It was midnight on the vast Arabian desert. Silhouetted against the moon, a horseman waited. Suddenly, out of the shadows, a second mounted figure appeared, his galloping horse churning up the desert sand. In a moment, the two horsemen met. You're late, Gazim, growled the first. 1,000 apologies, great Jafar, Gazim whined. But see, I have brought the missing half of the Surab medallion. At last, Jafar hissed, pulling the other half of the medallion from his robe. Look, Iago, Jafar said to his parrot on his shoulder. Jafar joined the two halves, a perfect fit. As the two halves touched, the Surab glowed and cracked of thunder shattered the desert silence. The Surab sprang from Jafar's hand and sped away over the dunes. Follow the trail, Jafar exclaimed, spurring the horse into action. It will lead us to the Cave of Wonders. The horsemen followed the magic Surab far into the desert. At last it stopped its flight and buried itself in the mound of sand. Then, in a crash of thunder and lightning, the sand rose up to form a huge tiger's head. Between those open jaws was the entrance to the Cave of Wonders, Jafar exclaimed. And turn the page. Do not forget my reward, great Jafar. I braved great danger to steal the missing half of the medallion for you. The treasure is in the cave, is your reward, Gazim, Jafar replied. But first, you must bring me the lamp. Gazim rushed eagerly into the darkness of the tiger's mouth. Instantly, the gigantic tiger shut his jaws on the thief. Unworthy fool, boomed the voice of the tiger god. Once, or only one whose worth is buried deep within a diamond in the rough may enter here. In the twinkling of an eye, the tiger's head, cave and treasures, and Gazim were melted back into the desert. Ach, now we never will find the stupid lamp, squawked the parrot. Patience, Iago, Jafar said. Gazim was obviously not the diamond in the rough, so now we must find the one who is. The next morning, in the bustling marketplace of Agrabah, a handsome young thief stared down at the scene of a complete confusion. Aladdin, for that was the thief's name, had stolen a loaf of bread and escaped onto the rooftop. As he and his pet monkey Abu watched, the Sultan's guards searched for him along the market stalls. Finally, the guards gave up.